How to tunnel OPC DA, connecting outbound through a firewall from the OPC server to the OPC client. First, download and install Cogent DataHub software on both the server and client computers. We will start with the DataHub instance on the OPC DA client machine by configuring it as a tunnel master. On the OPC client computer, start the DataHub, and from the Properties window, select the tunnel/mirror option. Make sure Accept Plain Text Connections is configured for port 4502. That port must be opened on this computer to make the connection, but no firewall ports need to be open on the OPC server computer. Click Apply. In the Properties window, select Security and then click the Configure button. Under Users, click the Add button to add a built-in user. Enter a username and password. Uncheck the Require TOTP authentication box because this is a non-interactive connection. Then click OK. In the roles, check the All Data Full Access box. Then click OK. The OPC client side is now configured as the tunnel master. Next, we will connect to the OPC DA server on the OPC server computer. Switch to that computer. On the OPC server computer, start the DataHub, and from the Properties window, select the OPC DA option. Then select Act as an OPC client to these servers, and click the Add button. Choose an OPC server. Set a maximum update of 100 milliseconds for now. Leave the other options at the default settings. Manually select the points you want to connect to. Or choose Load All Items on Server. Click OK and Apply. Click View Data to see your data in the data browser. You are now connected to the OPC DA server. Now we will connect the tunnel outbound through the firewall from the DataHub on this computer to the DataHub on the OPC client computer. Still on the OPC server computer, select the tunnel/mirror option. Make sure the Act as a tunnel/mirror slave option is checked, because this DataHub instance is the tunnel slave. Then click the Add Master button to add a tunnel master. Enter the IP address or computer name for the primary host, the tunnel master, which is the OPC client computer where the other DataHub instance is running. For now, keep the local data domain here on the slave as default, the same as the remote data domain on the master. Enter the username and password for the networked user that you created on the master. For the data flow direction, choose Read-Write to send data and receive data, or Write Only to just send data to the OPC client. When the connection is initiated, when it first starts, you want to override the OPC client values with the slave's values, the OPC server data. So choose the Override option. When the connection is lost, you want to mark the data quality for all points over there on the master as Not Connected. So choose that option. You can ignore the rest of the options for now. Click OK and Apply. Now switch back to the OPC client computer. On the OPC client computer, click View Data to see the data coming across the tunnel from the OPC server. The data is now updating here on this DataHub instance. For the final step, we will connect the OPC DA client. In the DataHub Properties window on the OPC client machine, select OPC DA and check the box for Act as an OPC server. Then click Apply. In your OPC client, connect to the OPC server named Cogent DataHub 1. Then add a group, and select your items. Now you are connected. OPC server data is being sent via an outbound connection, tunneled through the firewall and across the network to the OPC DA client.